against Irving. Antetokounmpo.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Second shot opportunity. Good. He hits the jumper. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. Crowder against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Paul. And here's Booker. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Crowder outside. Bridges with it. Working on Claxton. Bridges passes to Crowder. Clock at 6. Harden against Booker. And he makes it.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And here are the Suns now after the basket by Brooklyn. And Booker, here we go. Got a hand on it. Out to Bridges. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Timeout called, the Suns. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the paint there.
Boy, I tell you.
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Antetokounmpo comes in for Millsap. Durant, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Irving. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
MP is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Griffin in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's the Nets 5. Good work there as it goes.
And given how big Kaminsky is, it's tough to knock him off balance. I mean, he does a really good job of maintaining his focus.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Who poked away? Outside Booker. Pass to Payne. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 is up. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Brooklyn's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Antetokounmpo for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Brown. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Payne. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Next ball.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
So the Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Crowder. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Bridges passes to Paul. Here's Bridges. To the paint. And it's blocked by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Aldridge is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Could that be tricky, making that transition one seat over to the head job?
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
On the floor for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. Brooklyn's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Antetokounmpo outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Antetokounmpo's got 22 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Paul. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot. Now here's Crowder over Antetokounmpo, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Booker against Harden. Oh, denied by Durant.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
That's his second personal. First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton.
That's good from Ayton. The Suns making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in. And so he hits both. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Harden. On the wing, MP. Again, Antetokounmpo missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game of his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Shooting 2.
First one falls. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Harden. On the wing, MP lets a three fly, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kaminsky. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Brooklyn has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Paul against Irving. There's the triple. And Antetokounmpo gets a 3. Antetokounmpo has got 25 points in the game.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Shoots from the right block. Brooklyn with the board. Outside Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first foul.
And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact, in my opinion.
Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Griffin. And Harris is subbed in for Brown. And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Kaminsky. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Devin Booker. Antetokounmpo for 3. Drains the triple. Antetokounmpo has got 30 points.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Paul. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Nets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Suns have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Lets a floater go. And Payne lays it up and in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Antetokounmpo for 3. That one is off. On 5 of 11 in this third quarter. To the inside. Saric. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Saric is highly engaged and very good at keeping the defense on their toes and making them commit the foul.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Sun substitution.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. High post Claxton. On the wing, MP. It's stolen by Saric. The superstar trio on the floor together. Irving and Harden the guards. Durant on the wing. Nicholas Claxton out there with MP. So that's the Nets 5. And Ayton gets it to go.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Paul passes to Saric. Now here's Kaminsky, guarded by Durant, to the paint. Pass to Saric. Over Antetokounmpo. Saric shot is off.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
This one for 3. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Saric. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Šarić has got 9 points here in the second half. Well, the Nets shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And being that this is the first of 2 games, these 2 teams will play against one another. They've set the tone with this win against Phoenix.
Kaminsky against Harden. Johnson passes to Šarić. Over Irving. Šarić shot is off. Antetokounmpo, right side. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here are the Suns now, trailing by 17. Kaminsky, the pass to Šarić. It's good.
Šarić is deceptively strong. This guy's got good strength, and he doesn't mind being physical, can absorb the contact and find a way to finish.
Antetokounmpo for 3. He drops it from range. Antetokounmpo has got 39. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Šarić. Antetokounmpo with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
All right, I'm going to cut. You want out or not?
Mr. Lesser, no.
You lying to me?
Look, this organization has felt like home since the beginning. You know, somebody told me that you fought for me in the draft room. That's when I knew this is where I wanted to be. I love this team. I mean, these are the guys that I want to go to war with. You understand me? That's like my family now. Look, Mr. Lesser, I want to build my career here.
This looks sincere.
Can't believe everything you read in the news, right?
Is that a joke?
It's my attempt at one.
Anything else you want to talk about? I still got 3 minutes to my next.
Stuck in between. the same again. Everything's so strange. It ain't a game no more. We were just getting lifted. Yesterday. Now we're just reminiscing. Oh, yesterday. Keep my head up over water. My eyes getting bigger, the world getting smaller. I've been getting richer, only made me crazy. Mama said I'm different since I was a baby.
Mahima, oceans, give me a sip of that potion. No, my heart is not broken, but I feel like it's open. Please somebody do surgery, tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul, praying but only God knows. And I've been working 9 to 9. Yeah, but they talk about it, but you know it's all fine. But who can say that I will be the man of your dreams? I will do all that I can and be all I can be.
I'll keep holding.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
For all you rec players, look for double XP events to pop up here too. So get your squad together and start practicing. Plus, we have to mention the Specialty Appreciation Series, where you'll earn extra XP based on your badge points. The first one of the year will highlight defenders, but the next one will feature a different skill set. At Treasure Island, leave the ship for an events excursion on island courts. Reach the set goals and you'll progressively earn higher XP multipliers. Playmakers, listen up, because you're gonna have a lot of fun at Dime Time. Here, you'll come together as a community to hit the designated assist goal and win prizes. Moving on to the city, if you're looking to party and play while listening to the latest in-game music, Club 2K is the place to be.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks. D-Agent.
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly. David, thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. And looking at the Nets, and the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Then it's MP, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Walker finds Quickly. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. Brett, these teams know each other very well.
Always fun to see in these kind of matchups, Kevin, if a coaching staff on either side decides to throw a wrench in the works and play a player or a combination of players that the other team is not expecting. Like you said, they know each other very well, but who will execute tonight, they'll get the win.
Antetokounmpo against Randall. Antetokounmpo, no good. New York with the ball. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. They caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Walker. He gets it in there. Walker's got 5 now.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Touchdown for the Nets. They won that game against Phoenix.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. To the wing on the left. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 5 points in the game.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. To the middle. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
New York leading by 3. It's all about Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes to play.
Here's Harden on the way. Here's the 3. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist from Harden. And that's 10 points for MP. Knicks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Passes it to Robinson. Irving against Walker. There's the pass to Quickly. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Walker. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Here's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Robinson passes to Randall. Yep, it counts. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
First time All-Star last season, Julius Randle was just flat out awesome.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. Mills in for Kyrie Irving. And then for New York, Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Evan Fournier comes in for Quickly. And it's Rose in for Walker. The Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more
Here's Rose. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing to the paint. Stolen by Rose. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fournier. And that one, good.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo from the arc, and the Nets another three.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And that's going to be too many steps. New lineup here for Brooklyn. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. R.J. Barrett comes in for Burks. Manuel Quickly, he's checked in for Fournier. And Walker subbed in for Derrick Rose. On the court for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Emmanuel Quickly out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Barrett in at the three, the small forward. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And Walker kicks to Quickly. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
To the inside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Walker against Irving. Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Randall passes to Barrett. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. And the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the one, Harden at the two, and Durant the three. Then it's MP. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
Pulls it from the elbow. Walker's shot is off.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
They need this. Craps in the tray. Walker's got 8 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
it seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The shot's good from Irving.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And a new group. Chip shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Julius Randle with 1 shot.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
New York's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Walker finds Randle. The shot, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. And Randle has got the ball here for the Knicks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Walker looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock.
Resilient play from Kemba in the paint. Doesn't let a foul keep him from getting the shot off.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And he makes the first. Kemba Walker hits them both.
A prolific scorer in this league. Walker just keeps getting better. One of the most elusive covers in the game today.
And so it's Brooklyn, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And New York looking at who they've got. You've got Emmanuel Quickley. R.J. Barrett is out there with Toppin. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Gibson in at the center. Barrett kicks to Quickley. No good on the 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Walker against Irving. Pass to Okafor. Down low. It's tipped. Antetokounmpo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Knox, he's checked in for Barrett. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's not going to go for him. And New York will come the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
From deep, Antetokounmpo gets it to go from beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points just in the second half. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Walker's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Irving passes to Antetokounmpo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. Brooklyn with the rebound. Antetokounmpo passes to Brown. Back to Antetokounmpo. Toppin with the steal. Here's Knox. He's covered by Brown. Toppin, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark. Antetokounmpo finds Harden. Fires from deep. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Knicks shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Walker the pass to Toppin. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
Season record. This is going to be their 18th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times. Stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you.
Great job on the defensive end tonight, MP. Have you been working on staying down?
Yeah, I've been working really hard on that in practice. You all see the games. You know I need
I'll keep holding you